Today we are recording in the Staten Island Mall. Welcome. Let's step inside. Let's do this, baby. Ready. Hi, my name is Devin with the Swipe Off Project. I'm here with
Bernie.
And do you remember a time before social media?
Yes.
And do you think it affected your mental health in any way?
Mental health? Not really.
Yeah. And do you think kids get affected by it mentally?
Yes.
In a bad or a good way?
Bad.
And how's that?
They're not as active like how I used to when I was growing up.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
So if you were to give kids growing up in a generation filled with phones any advice, what would it be?
Be more active. Definitely be more active. Get out there. Leave the electronics, video games alone. Get out the phone. Listen message with your pastor.
Pastor, get outside. Do you think it also affects the way we start, like, our dating culture?
Our dating culture?
Yeah.
Yes.
In a good way or bad way?
Definitely bad way, because then we're basically brainwashed and looking at how this person look versus how you look. So we take inspiration from the wrong things rather than just loving ourselves.
Do you think that a lot of people should start loving themselves before signing on to social media?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Do you think that a lot of people don't love themselves because of social media?
Yes, that's 100%.
Yeah? All right, that's all good. Hi, my name is Devin. I'm here with
Erica.
And have you always been on social media?
Around like middle school I started like going on social media.
And did you see a shift in your mental health?
Definitely, yeah. It got worse, that's for sure.
How so?
You see a lot of like pretty people and then you compare yourself to them and you belittle yourself in a way. So you pretty much become your own bully.
Do you think that there's anything you would go back in time and change if you could?
If anything, I would just talk to my younger self and use social media more carefully. Like I wouldn't be on it so much. Especially like now, I definitely try to like distance myself from it and not be so glued to it, even though it's hard to, because I mean, it's modern day. Everyone's on social media and that's how you like add friends.
Yeah. Do you think that since people are using social media to add friends, that they don't actually go outside to try to make friends?
I'm not sure about that. I think that people do still go outside to make friends, but maybe not so much the younger generation. Like I'm 22 and like the people I know around my age, like we make friends through work or school. Obviously kids make friends through school, but like COVID.
Yeah.
So definitely social media plays a bigger part for younger generation.
What is the most harmful or hurtful thing you've seen on social media?
Body shaming. I've seen a lot of body shaming for people with normal bodies being belittled because they don't have like model-esque bodies or things that people achieve through like plastic surgery, which there's nothing wrong with plastic surgery, but like belittling someone for not having that is really sad.
Yeah. And if you could give anyone advice about social media, what would it be?
It would be not to care about likes and all that. Like, especially if it's just your personal account, not like a work account.
Yeah.
Just post what makes you happy. Don't try to like make others happy and do what you think other people will like. Do you, pretty much. Do you.
And what do you think about our dating culture now that social media came about?
Yeah, I definitely think it's really complicated because a lot of people are just very into hookup culture, which again, nothing wrong with hooking up, but like people like me who are looking for serious relationships, it's hard to find that. I found that eventually, but like it's hard to find that, and not everyone wants to hook up.
Do you think that a lot of people can't find that love because the normalities that we shape through social media?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
People have like crazy high standards because they imagine this fantasy person of pieces of like social media people they've put together, and that's not real. People have flaws. And you should be able to love someone with their flaws.
Yeah. You got the body, the success, the money, throw that all into one pot, and that's what they think.
And even with social media, you don't see that person's negatives. You're always putting out your best person. Like, who wants to put them crying on a bad day? No one wants to really do that. Like, some people do. But, like, people don't do that because you want people to see you in your best light.
How do you think of TikTok affected us?
Oh, bad. I have ADHD,
Yeah.
and it's just instant gratification.
Yeah.
So I deleted it, and I'm taking a little break from it, even though it is a lovely app, and I love, seeing what people have to say and being part of different communities. It has positives and negatives. Like, there's a lot of negativity on that app.
Yeah. Can you pull up your screen time?
My what?
Your screen time, like how long you're on the phone a day?
Oh, I don't even know if I have Android.
You have an Android?
Yeah.
You still got it. I feel like Android users like use it less.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I had to help my mom find hers.
Help me, but
Here,
I don't use technology like ever.
go to settings.
Okay. There.
Time out. Come here. Can I see this? Oh. Wait, hold on. What do you watch on YouTube?
Oh, I listen to videos as I sleep.
As you sleep?
Yeah. It helps
Oh.
with my ADHD.
I was about to ask you why you got 10 hours on YouTube.
It's because, yeah, I listen to it like while I sleep.
What about Sky?
Oh, that's a game. It's a social, like a game where you make friends with people and just kind of fly around. It's nice.
Yeah. Do you think that because of all like these virtual worlds that people kind of find comfort in there and they don't go outside and play and talk to people?
To an extent, yes. But also, like, I've made some friends through there, and then, like, eventually you, like, get their actual names, and if you want, like, their social media,
Yeah.
you can actually start talking to them, and maybe if, they're in similar age or in a similar area, you can actually meet up with them. Obviously not currently during COVID, but, like, in safer situations.
Yeah? All right, thank you. That's it.
He's on usually to read articles. He reads the articles, okay? Articles, and he reads, of course, Facebook and texting people. But I would say he's on
At least 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah? So you said your husband's addicted to it?
And he doesn't want to communicate with us. He'd rather be on his phone.
Don't say that.
Mom, you know it's true.
He's on his phone a lot.
He gets
is.
Do
angry.
you think that people lose that sense of connection with each other because they're on their phones connected to their phones?
Yeah, of course.
They do. They do.
Of course. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
And you said it was an addiction?
Well, I think it's a little over the limit, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, I go on my phone, but I'm not sitting there like that, on my phone.
How long do you think people should be on their phones a day?
Doing,
If it's work related or
Yeah.
if you're ordering, maybe 2 hours a day. If you're not
Yeah.
talking, you could talk
talking
for
on the
hours.
phone is different. That's
Yeah.
having a conversation. I mean, I text people, and I'll have one particular friend who said, I'd rather talk
Yeah.
to you than text back and forth.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a conversation, personal talking. So,
Do you think that people realize that we don't communicate as much as we should because of phones?
I think the older generation does.
yeah.
Yeah.
The younger generation, I don't know
No.
because they don't know any different.
What do you think the cutoff of the age is?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe people in their 40s, late 40s or whatever, they know differently because they didn't
Yeah.
have we didn't grow up with
They didn't have that
the
technology.
cell phones and
Yeah.
all that.
When I was a kid, we used to actually play on the street
Yeah.
games and ride bikes and stuff like that. Now the kids are on computer. My granddaughter, what does she have? That
Animal Crossing.
she has Animal Crossing,
That's it.
Switch or something.
Yeah.
She's on that.
They're
Her
gonna,
mother has one too, and they visit each other on this game. They live, and she's a kid. She's 12 years old.
yeah, the sad thing is that she's gonna grow up knowing nothing but technology. You guys could give younger generation advice. What would it be?
Get out there and meet
Get
each
out,
other.
meet
Get out there
people.
and communicate.
I mean,
face to
everything
face.
today. When you had, if you were looking for a job, let's say,
Yeah.
it used to be you would go into human resources and they would interview you.
Yeah.
You fill out application.
Now everything's
online. They don't even care. They will get so many resumes online and just.
And they have the computer read out what they want, what they don't want.
Right.
They just
not
said
even,
delete.
Not actually meeting the person. There's
no
a
human
lack
touch,
of
no human
that
touch.
interpersonal relationship with anybody. I mean, even just to interview you online.
Yeah.
You know, how do they know?
You think that even goes over to our dating now with Tinder and everything?
Oh yeah, it's a swipe culture now. It's like
Yeah.
a pack of cards.
Yeah.
You just look at pictures. There's nothing about like.
How do you know? What
You
the
don't know who
person's
this
like?
person is.
You don't.
And
You have
people
no
put things
vibe.
online that may not be true.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't
anybody
really know.
could lie to you in person,
Yeah.
but I think you have a feel for people that you're not going to have.
I think
looking at a
technology is
computer.
good to a point, but I think you need that human contact.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing.
I think-
And even if you go on Facebook, what they had now with Facebook and what was it, the Instagram? Yeah, like
And
censoring
people say a lot of things.
Oh, Twitter,
online
it's
they
big
would
on
never
that.
Say to your face.
Censoring. And
Yeah.
you're censored. Your speech is censored.
And a lot of people go on the internet and they read one-sided
Yeah,
things,
they don't know
and
the whole story.
They don't know
that's
the whole
it.
story.
And that's
And
kind of
also,
sad.
they'll say things to you online that they would never say to your face.
Place to go. There's not a lot of people around, and the mindset's a little iffy, kind of unmotivated. The mall's small and quiet, but social media affects everybody everywhere. So let's continue this journey, continue trying to spread this message, and keep traveling. Maybe in a month we'll be in fucking Cali all together. Let's do it.